Today we'll learn how to subtract decimals. We'll do this in columns. Let's begin. 8.327 minus 2.50. Oh, I forgot to mention we have a 6th grade playlist all about fractions, decimals, regular, addition, subtraction, and more. You can check it out in the playlists section. Tenths under tenths, hundredths under hundredths, thousandths under thousandths. But we don't have thousandths in the second number here. Okay, let's subtract them. 7 minus 0 equals what? Well, it's like 0 here, right? It'll be 7, right? 2 minus 5 equals what? 2 is less than 5. So we need to borrow from the 3, right? It's like subtracting 5 from 12. What do we get? 7, right? 7. We borrowed from the 3, remember that. Now we have 2 instead of 3 left. So we subtract 0 from 2, leaving us with 2. Move the decimal point, it's crucial. What's 8 minus 2? 6.277. 44.8 minus 6.75. Here it's the opposite. We have 0 here. When we have 0, we borrow 10 from the previous digit. So we take from 8, making it 10. We subtract 5 from 10. What's 10 minus 5? 5. Remember, we borrowed from 8, right? So it's not 8, but 7, right? 7 minus 7 is 0. Move the decimal point. 4 minus 6, we borrow from the previous 4, making it 14. (14 minus 6 is 8. Now we have 3, not 4. So 38.5. Next example, 52.3. And how much do we have here? 4.548. See how we have it. So we'll borrow from each other here too. I'll imagine zeros, but we can picture them mentally. Let's pretend this isn't 0 but 10. So we remember we borrowed and it's not 0 but 9. So let's do it this way. We take away this 10 in our minds, so to speak. We subtract, add here, so we have 10 minus 8. How much is that? 2. Here we have 9, not 10. 9 minus 4, what's that? 5. But we need to borrow. Yes, we need to carry it back. Where do we have non-zero digits? We have a 3. So we subtract 1 from 3, leaving 2, right? 2 minus 5, we're short 2 minus 5 because 2 is less than 5. So we borrow 1 from here in our heads. What do we get? 12 minus 5, how much is that? 7, decimal point. We borrowed here too. Looks like we only have 1 left here. We're also short 1 minus 4. So what do? We borrow from the 5 too. So we've got 11 minus 4. 7. And here we don't have a 5 anymore, but what? A 4. Next example, 6.15 hundredths minus 2.7 hundredths. 5 minus 7, we're short, so we borrow from the ones place. What do we get? 15 minus 7, how much is that? 8. Here we get 0 minus 0 since we've used up the one we borrowed. 0 point and 6 minus 2, how much is that? 4. 4.8 hundredths. This example's similar to the previous one, yeah. I did this on purpose, 2.7 tenths. I wanted to show you the difference. What's crucial? Either 0, 7, or 7, meaning hundredths or tenths, it's key. 5 minus 0, yeah, it's like we have 0, 5 here. 1 minus 7. We have 1 less than 7, so we borrow from 6, add 1 more, and get 11 minus 7. What's our result? 4. With the comma, we now have 5 instead of 6, and 5 minus 2 equals 3. 3.45. 10.4 minus 6.6. 4 minus 6. 4 is less, so we borrow from 0. We get 9, not 0 or 10. Let's figure this out. We have 14 minus 6, which is 8. Move the decimal point. We now have 9, but we borrowed from the previous number. When working with 0, remember we borrow from the previous number too. If we have zeros, like in this case, we borrow from the next non-zero digit. There. So we have 9 minus 6, which equals 3. 10.1 minus 9.999. Here's another good example with several zeros. Let me draw them here as if they're invisible, okay? But they're kind of in our minds. How do we solve this? First, we borrow 1 from this 0. We have 9 left, but then we borrow more, right? So we end up with 10 minus 9. What's that equal to? 1. Good. We don't have 0 here anymore. We now have 9 here. 9 minus 9 equals what? 0. We've subtracted here, so what do we get? We get 0 again, right? 0 minus 9, it repeats. Now we need to move here, right? We don't have enough here, not enough anywhere. We have zeros everywhere. What are we subtracting from? This one turns to 0, then 10 as we borrow. So it's 10 minus 9 equals 1. Then we add a comma. So what do we have here? Here we need to subtract. We have 9 here, yes, 9, but we subtract more from it. It'll be 0 here, and we're left with just 9. What's 9 minus 9? 0. So we get 0.101. Guys, we're on the home stretch. We have only 2 problems left. 2.1434 minus 1.5838. Another good example for math practice. 4 minus 8. We're short. 4 is less than 8. So what do? We borrow from the tens place. 14 minus 8. What's the result? 6. We no longer have 3. We now have 2. 2 minus 3. 2 is smaller. So we borrow from the hundreds. What do we get? 12, right? 12. Because we had 2, not 3. 12 minus 3. What's the answer? 9. 9. We took from the 4, 2. 3 minus 8 left, not enough. Take from the 1. Everyone takes from everyone here. So we have 13 minus 8. What's the result? 5, 5. Then we took here 2, 0 left. We're left with 0 overall. We're left with nothing at all. Take from the 2. 10 minus 5, also 5. Move the comma, 1 left, not 2. 1 minus 1, 0. Total 0.5596. And the last example, we're at the finish line. Solve this, you'll get an A. 8.02 minus 3.4. This one's pretty simple, right? Just one tricky part, rest is easy. 2 minus 0, 2. 0 minus 4. 0 is less than 4, obviously. Borrow from 8, 10 minus 4. What do we get? 6. Now we have 7, not 8. 7 minus 3, 4. 4.62 hundredths.